What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the next video in learning C++. My name is QD Yazdani and you guys are watching my channel Coriowood. We are gonna see in this video, in the future videos, what is storage class specifiers. So we have reached. I congratulate you guys if you guys made it this far. So storage class specifiers. There are four storage class specifier. They're auto, they are registered, they are static, and they're extern. Alright, so I'm gonna tell you guys what is this one by one. It tells the compiler, so I forgot the C. It tells the compiler how variable should be stored. When object is declared, object's type, name, and also storage class. Object is something that have a properties. Can use object and with the classes, and that's object oriented programming. When we start object, then I'm going to explain to you guys, but this video is about the storage class specifiers. So at the moment, just think object as something that has a value or something that has a property. So that's like a real world, like a human, like a bird, like any other thing that can walk and talk or fly, whatever. Our car that has a color, our can drive, functions, whatever, it's object. So one object is declared, object's type, name, and also storage class. Storage class specifiers lifetime of the object. It's because storage class specifiers lifetime of the object. So there is four, as I said to you guys. So there is auto, there is static, and that the high. You guys needs to put it like the first put auto, then static, then extern, then register. Alright, so these two guys here, the auto and static, have a relationship. So when the object is declared, not only the object's type and name defined, but also its storage class. So the storage class specifies the lifetime of the object. That is the period of the time from the construction of the object to its destruction. So what is lifetime? Objects with the block scope are normally created automatically within the code block that defines them. Such objects can only be accessed by statements within the block and are called local to the block. The memory used for this object is freed after leaving the code block. In this case, the lifetime of the object is said to be automatic. We have automatic, or when you guys declare your, say here, whatever you guys declare here inside the local variable, say here is called local variable inside the function. Okay, as you guys know from the beginning, we say int, and then you guys declare the say wood, and then you guys assign the value, say 15. Alright, so now this is automatic, this auto. Our automatic, this is by default. You guys never see this auto here. You guys never ever see auto because this is by default. This int wood is auto. So but this int wood auto, it lives with the lifetime is with the object. So as long as your program is running and as long as this object is live, this is alive. So as soon as the object dies, this is dies with the object. It's not a permanent. So if you guys wanna say auto would, then you guys can do like this, and the compiler knows straight away this is automatic, because by default is you guys never see, because you guys don't need to put this one. And the opposite, that one is static. Static is a permanent variable. So even if you guys kill the object dies, the static is gonna be remain. So that's what the object static is a class variable. So it's not going to go die with the function, or it's not local to any function. It's a permanent. It's a permanent variable. This is the opposite to this auto. This one, even if you guys destroy the function, whatever, this is gonna live because this is permanent variable. If you guys don't want your variable to be automatic, because as I said to you guys before, that automatic, the memory used for this object is freed after leaving the code block. In this case, the lifetime of the object is said to be automatic. So if you guys don't want your program to destroy your variables, you guys go for static. As you guys know, in Java, when you guys go in Java and you say the first one, it says public static void main, it means the Java, that variable, the Java don't want to destroy that variable, whatever is there, that function. So you guys can use that static, but as far as C++ is concerned, this whatever you guys put is here. Say if you guys put int, and this input is by default, this is auto. So anything you guys put it here, even if you guys put it inside the global, and you guys can put it say double, and the double file, for example, or double file, whatever you guys want to call it, and say double is 300.0. this is global, but this is gonna die too. So this is, just keep in mind. So if you guys don't want to this die, you guys just add static at the front. So you guys just put it like that, static. So now the compiler knows that you guys want to keep this one as a permanent. So this is a permanent variable. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys in this video the auto, how auto works. So if you guys come here, say we have an int wood, and our wood is say 15. So what we're going to do is we're going to put an auto wood, and we're going to assign some sort of value, and we put auto, and we'll put a Coriowood, and we say welcome to our channel, say Coriowood, for example. Okay, now if you guys notice here, I use auto, but I didn't use the type. I didn't use the int, and this one's supposed to be int. And here I use auto, but I didn't use a string. This is supposed to be string. I just use auto. So we're gonna come here and check our variables, whether our variable works. Say we put a C out, the value of wood is, okay, so we're gonna say the value of the wood, then we say wood, we put a handle, and we put a C out, the value of Coriowood is, and we put a Coriowood. Or you guys can put a nice line in between, up to you. Okay, so now we have auto. This one's supposed to be int. You guys, if you guys put a decimal, put a point something, is going to be then double our float. And we have this one is definitely, this is a literal string as far as C++ concerned. Or if you are, we as a computer programmers, we know this is a literal string, and you guys need to put a string here. But we didn't put an int, we didn't put a string, so we just put an auto. So we're going to see if the C++ is going to give us error. Looks like everything is fine, as you guys can see here, even though I have not put int, or I didn't put the string here, but I didn't get any error because C++ here is auto. C++ knows that I'm putting this automatic. Auto stands for automatic. This is automatic variable. Now C++ in auto mode. So if I run this, the value of the wood is 30, and the value of the Coriowood is welcome to my channel Coriowood. So if you guys see here, I did not put string here, or I did not put int, but I used auto. So this is called storage class specifiers. It defines the lifetime of the object. So when the object Now this variable is gonna die. So when I close the programs and I destroy the object, this is gonna be destroyed. This is gonna be gone. But if you guys don't want to be destroyed, if you guys want a permanent, you guys always put the static in front of your variable or function. So when you guys put a static in front of your function, it never dies. It can be accessed from anywhere from your program. So you guys keep in mind, if you guys, this is automatic, and by default C++ the variables all automatic. By default C++ declares all the variables as automatic, even if you guys don't put it. So if you guys don't put auto, then you guys needs to put a type. So you guys needs to put an int. So if you guys don't put auto here, and then you guys needs to put a string here, string. So you guys, now you guys put a string and you guys put auto, but as far as C++ concerned, this is by default auto. You guys never see anywhere auto because C++ by default this one's all auto, and there is no reason you guys put auto if it's by default it's auto, so automatic. And you guys needs to put a static because by default it's automatic, it's not a static. So if you guys want a permanent variable that is not killed by the object or not die by the when you guys destroy the object, then you guys needs to put a static and it's going to be permanent. And when you guys if you guys been to Java, and then in Java if you guys go to public static void main, it means you guys know the familiarize yourself with the static, and the static is a class variable. It's not a function variable, it's not a local variable, it's not belonging to any local function or anything, because it belongs to the class, and any function or any variable inside the class can access that function. And then next video we're going to go on extern, and we're going to say what extern is, and we're going to go on register, and we're going to see what register is. If you have time, I'm going to explain to you guys static. But static is a very big subject, and when we start the classes, you guys going to be, I'm going to show you guys what static is, and you're going to be familiar with the static. Alright guys, that's it for this video. If you guys got any question or comment, leave in comment box. Otherwise I'll see you guys in the next video, and bye.